Hey guys, what's up? So today we got the news and the confirmation for our banner. You pretty much already knew, but every once in a while the word thing's funny. But the banner this weekend is going to be a 2 times and a 10x in one with Boreas, Setrum, Orin, Mary, Meredith, and Hollow all on 10x. I'm going to be going over the banner, what I think of the champs, and whether I think we should be pulling or not. But first, to start off, we'll look at Boreas. I think he is going to be an absolute beast in GR1. He's also going to be amazing in faction. I think he will see play in Doom Tower as well, or not Doom Tower, Void Rift. The raid slip. Oof. But yeah, I think this guy is overall going to be maybe not S tier, but pretty damn close for mages. So let's go through his kit. For his ult, activates Eternal Ice Haven and increases damage by 225%. Each attack will reduce the trigger interval of Frozen Purification by 1 second. This effect lasts for 26 seconds. Eternal Ice Haven. When the allies inflict freeze on enemies, deal additional massive damage. The additional damage is affected by the duration of freeze inflicted and a cooldown of 1 second or 1.5 seconds. So this guy with Mary are going to be doing some pretty fucking cool stuff. I'll have a Mary build coming out at some point this week. But between these two, Mary's going to be popping freezes left and right, as well as slows. And then you're going to have all this guy doing freezes. I don't think he does any slow effects. No. Does 100 damage as basic attack to one enemy. This is where I think the big portion of his kit is. When enemies are inflicted with freeze, they will also receive anti-healing. This is huge. GR1, I'm sure you've had the issue of what used to be Eloin and now, I don't know his name now, he's got some weird name. But the boss healing up those big units at the end. This with Mary is just going to take care of that completely. Enemies inflicted with freeze deal 35% extra damage. So that's up to 55%. Yeah, he's going to be toasting units as well as freezing, delaying that wall going down, and providing anti-heal. So much stuff all in one. I was talking with one of the streamers for earlier today, and we were talking about how he's almost doing Mari's kit, Lasier's kit, and a DPS kit all in one. So that's what you really want when you get towards the end game, is you want your heroes doing more than one thing. It's not always going to happen. Sometimes you really just need those big damage dealers or those certain big effects, like before Lasier was extremely crucial, or any form of anti-heal. They weren't doing much other than that, but they were there for that. Like, Lasier doesn't do a whole lot of damage. He can do okay damage in GR1, but generally you're going to have your Comets, your Virnas, now Ardea doing the majority of damage. And then auto, when deployed, deals 160% magic damage up to 10 enemies in range and inflicts freeze on them. So right off the bat, he's starting with this. So maybe he goes down, you like bring him in towards the very end, and you just have him come in and freeze a bunch of stuff. And then during the internal ice haven, the skill's trigger interval is reduced by an extra 10 seconds. So this thing is going to be pretty much going the whole time. Especially if you're running like a Laurel or something else in there, because the duration is so long. As far as awakenings go, they are pretty strong as well. During the ultimate, the trigger chance of the hero's talent increases by 40%. that again. During the ultimate, the trigger chance of the hero's talent. I'm not exactly sure which one that is. Oh, there it is. Sorry. So 50% chance to freeze. That's crazy. Attack 5%. Frozen purification damage 50%. So that's going up to 250 plus. I think there's more in there in general. Yeah, so it would almost be 300. No, that is maxed. Never mind. Ranger Gen, as always. And then the ultimate duration 10 plus seconds. So up to 36 seconds. Crazy. Another massive hero. Cetrum, we all should know his kit by now. But if you're somebody that already has a Cetrum, maybe you just have base. Cetrum's first awakening is so big. This adds so much damage into Guild Boss, and really all of his awakenings are very good. The pin is awesome. Extra attack you can never go wrong with. And then the final one is just, he becomes even more of a beast. Orin is another new champ. Let's go over his kit real quick. Kind of did this in the other vid already. He's going to be a possible replacement for what's his face? Titus. And the Infernal faction for the final faction. Kind of a DPS tank, but also brings a support kit with his crit damage boosting. Increases attack range and reduces physical damage taken by 20%, lasting for 26 seconds. During the skill effect, the hero deals 60% damage to targets in range, inflicting burning. Additionally, each trigger hammer smash will deal AoE damage up to 10 targets within a larger range. I'm not a huge fan of DPS dealing things. I think Gone is probably the best one, and that's majorly just because, or no, Cyrus was probably the best one as far as damage results, but Gone brings the most with his Lord. Yeah, deals 100% damage to one enemy with a 40% chance to trigger a shield attack that inflicts burning on the target. If the hero receives damage from the attacker with burning, there's a 50% chance to retaliate to the attacker, dealing 100% damage. This is, I think, the best part of his kit by far. When deployed, gains crit rate and grants all allies crit damage increase. Can't really beat that. Kind of doing what Autumn does. Not as well, though. If he gave crit rate as well, it would be an awesome hero. Awakenings. Hammer Smash triggered by basic attack guarantees crit hits. Attack. That's pretty good. The -5 cost. It's only for first deployment. Crit rate plus 8%. When not in the fireball defense state, attacking targets with burning will restore 50 rage for the hero. So, kind of a mid-tier tank. Looks awesome. But nothing special. And then, as far as epics go, we have the infamous Mari. Everyone's got her. Got the new skin coming for her as well, so I'm assuming that's why they pushed that out. I will have a guide coming out on her sometime this week. How I build her, it's a little bit different. I'm sure there's a lot of people that are building her like that right now, though. As far as this goes, this is actually pretty nice. Her A5. The duration of slow and freeze inflicted by Mari is plus 1 second. We'll kind of dive into that a little more when I do the build guide. Hollow. S tier healer. Also just did a vid on her. Check that out if you haven't seen it already. Amazing champ. Great awakenings. Definitely worth bowling for if you don't have one. And then Mariel. Uh, she's niche. I can put it that way. She will be seeing play if you're pushing farther in the Watcher faction. She's great there. And then as Rescued Panda pointed out to me earlier tonight, she's probably going to be pretty good in the Codex with the ground units because she's going to be one of the only tanks that is going to be able to heal. And there's no platform units in that Codex, so she will probably be seeing a fair amount of play in that as well. Other than that, she's never going to be my first pick of a tank pretty much anywhere. But like I said, she does have her niche uses. But yeah, that's kind of the overview. As far as this weekend, should you pull or not, I am 100% pulling. I really want Boreas. I wouldn't mind some more Setrum copies. I got Hollow A5. I don't have Mari A5, which would be nice for me. And then just in general, this is a 2x 10x, which you can't beat that. Two times the chances to pull these three. Would love some Setrum copies. Would love to have Boreas. Yeah, so I would not be surprised if we see another big summoning event next weekend as well. I'm going to be skipping over Gwendolyn. I don't have the Lords. I just don't think she's worth pulling for me if I don't have those. But yeah, guys, that's it. Leave some comments, like, subscribe. Let me know if you're pulling this weekend. Let me know if you have any other questions about the champs this weekend that I might not have covered something. Loving the support I've been getting lately. Channel's finally seeing some views. Tons of new subscribers. Thank you guys all that have. But yeah, that's going to do it for this video. Thank you guys. Later.